Okay, I think this is the corner where Laura said she wanted this mirror put up. I don't know, maybe... Wait a minute. Why does Laura want a mirror? Oh well. Whatever. Maybe somewhere like that would look pretty good. Let me just make a mark there. Measure her off. Make sure I get it nice and straight. Let's see. Let's mark that off, and then how many inches over would that be? Let's see. Oh yeah, need to get this even. There we are. Oh, duh. Now how did I make such a stupid mistake as that? All that work and I had the silly thing upside down.
Hello? No, I'm not interested in saving money on long distance. Why do people always call just when I'm about to have a meal?
Parts of tonight's show were brought to you by our new sponsor, Mountain Dew. Yes, Mountain Dew, the refreshing new soft drink for the incurably morbid. And you'll want to take advantage of their special new limited time promotional offer, because the good folks at your city's Mountain Dew bottling plant have got your mother. And if you ever want to see her again, simply send in 300 proof of purchases from any size Mountain Dew cans or bottles to the address on the back of the package. And they promise to return her safe and unharmed. Thank you. This offer expires midnight next December 31st.
Are you of above average intelligence? Are you well informed, insightful, observant? Well, if you answered yes, then you've undoubtedly dealt with severe depression. After all, if ignorance is bliss, just think how much happier than you all the stupid people out there are right now. That's why we here at Horror Hotel Labs have developed the ultimate treatment for depression, the Diminished Understanding Helmet, or as I like to think of it, duh. That's right. Now, with each treatment, all we do is wire your head up to the helmet and begin sucking out those unnecessary and unwanted IQ points that make you so unhappy. That's right, we can now lower your IQ significantly, basically dumbing you down to a more socially acceptable level. After only your first treatment, you'll begin to feel like you fit in a little bit better at most parties, sporting events, and other social occasions. You may even later develop a satisfaction with mainstream entertainment. Who knows, if we suck enough of your IQ points out, you may even find those angry, whiny, petulant, untalented little punks on MTV starting to look like legitimate entertainers and artists. You may eventually even be able to start believing in your elected officials, just like you did back when you were much younger. So anyway, maybe it's time for you to stop feeling bad about not being able to be part of the solution and instead go ahead and join the millions of Americans who have already learned to enjoy being part of the problem. After all, you're being slowly dumbed down by society anyway. Why not save time on the whole deal and let us put you through pretty much the same process, only faster and painlessly. And if you act now, we'll donate those unwanted IQ points of yours to the charity of your choice, like, for example, the U.S. Congress, or the makers of this program. That's right, with only a few treatments, we can lower your IQ from National Geographic to National Enquirer. I would say in only 6 easy treatments, or 3 hard ones. So please, call now to schedule your first treatment and start feeling better about yourself and the world. Call our easy-to-remember toll-free number, schedule your first appointment today, and let us make a fool out of you.
Deep-fried bat. Even better, smothered with margarine.
Butter.
Is that the margarine?
Butter.
You're not butter, you're margarine.
Butter.
You're margarine.
Butter.
Argue with me. Let's see, argue with me now that you're a toad.
Frog.
Well, the CAT scan turned out negative.
That's a relief.
It just so happens I am an official Fetish Man.
What does this fetish man have to do with...
Well, you know, fetish, F-E-T-I-S-H, fetish.
I've never heard of fetish.
Fetish, the Federal Extraterrestrial Invasion Stopping Headquarters. I'm a card-carrying agent for them.
Okay?
It's true. You don't
Okay.
believe me, do you?
No, I don't believe you.
I'll have you know, just last month I helped foil an invasion of Earth by evil aliens from outer space.
Okay.
Of course, we kept it out of the newspapers. We couldn't have the general public panicking.
Okay. Whatever you
You
say.
don't believe me, do you?
No.
Well, it's a good thing I saved a specimen. Right here, conveniently.
What is that?
This is one of the evil aliens. This is a Martian brain sucker from Venus.
If it's a Martian brain sucker, what was it doing on Venus?
Oh, well, you see, it's called Martian because the species was discovered by a female astronomer whose first name was Marcia, and she wanted to name the species after herself. Now that you brought it up, I can kind of see how that might create confusion down the line. But that's the way it is. Anyway, we, the men of Fetish, defeated their evil plan.
How'd you do that?
I'm glad you asked. They were plotting to take over America by landing their mothership in Washington, D.C. and sucking the brains of all our elected government officials.
Oh, well, that wouldn't take very long.
That's just what they said. But thanks to me, we were able to interface Horror Hotel's laboratory computer with their ship's navigational system and throw them off course.
Where'd you throw them off course to?
Instead of landing in Washington, we managed to divert them so that they came down on the E-Television Network's headquarters instead. And of course there are no brains there, so they all harmlessly starved to death.
Oh,
A brilliant plan, if I do say so myself.
that's a pretty good plan.
It was, but of course no one knows about this. We had to keep it out of the news. It's all hushed up.
Then why'd you tell me?
Well, you know, now that I've told you, I'm afraid I'm going to have to use my official Fetish issue laser taser phaser with memory eraser and replacer to wipe your memory of the last 5 minutes of this conversation. When I push this button, it will erase your memory and you'll have no memory of this conversation having taken place. Just look right here.
That's a ballpoint pen.
Well, of course it's made to look like a ballpoint pen, so that if anybody sees one, you don't want them to suspect that it's really a ballpoint pen. It is a ballpoint pen. Well, if this is just a pen, then where's my memory eraser and replacer?
Hey, this pen doesn't work. I wonder if you gotta press this button. Hey, this pen doesn't work. I wonder if you gotta press this button. Hey, this pen doesn't work. I wonder if you gotta press this button.